Have you ever wondered what street food in Guizhou, China tastes like? Welcome to the land where food is not just a necessity, but a celebration of culture, a rhapsody of flavors, and occasionally, a delightful surprise for the uninitiated. Nestled in the southwestern corner of China, Guizhou is a province that has quietly been perfecting its culinary arts for centuries, creating dishes that are as rich in history as they are in taste. As we walk down the bustling streets, your senses are immediately greeted by the tantalizing aromas, the sizzling sounds, and the vibrant colors of the local street food scene. Let's start with some of the heavy hitters. First off, we have Siwawa, also known as silk babies. Don't let the peculiar name fool you. These are petite spring rolls packed with a symphony of flavors and textures. Think of your favorite burrito, but with a delightful Guizhou twist. Then, there are the Changwang noodles. These are not your ordinary noodles. They're a hearty bowl of hot, spicy goodness that's sure to warm your soul on a cold day. Picture a bowl of spaghetti bolognese, but with a kick that will make your taste buds dance. And let's not forget duwa. This sweet tofu pudding might seem like an odd dessert choice to some, but once you taste it, you'll understand why it's a local favorite. Imagine a delicate creme brulee, but with a silken texture that melts in your mouth. Now, if you're a Westerner, some of these dishes might seem a bit out there. But that's the beauty of Guizhou's street food. It invites you to step out of your comfort zone and embark on an Epicurean adventure that's sure to leave you craving for more. So, are you ready to challenge your palate? Are you prepared to experience a gastronomic journey like no other? Good, because the streets of Guizhou are calling, promising an experience that's as unforgettable as the food itself. Brace yourself for an Epicurean adventure. Imagine wrapping a bouquet of flavors in a thin rice paper. That's Siwawa for you. Siwawa, a popular street food in Guizhou province, is a culinary marvel that leaves a lasting impression on anyone who tries it. Picture this: a thin, delicate rice paper cradling a colorful medley of ingredients. It's a dazzling array of textures and flavors with crunchy, julienned vegetables, aromatic herbs, and a variety of pickles, all bundled up like a precious gift. Now, if you're thinking this sounds a bit like a burrito, you're not entirely mistaken, but let's not rush to conclusions. While they may share a similar form, the Siwawa and the burrito are worlds apart in flavor and experience. They are as different as night and day, or as the Californian surf is to the bustling streets of Guizhou. The Siwawa experience is unique from the first bite. The rice paper, almost translucent, breaks with a satisfying crunch, giving way to the riot of flavors within. The tangy pickles, the fresh crunch of the vegetables, the heady aroma of the herbs. It's a symphony that plays out on your tongue, a dance of contrasting flavors and textures. And let's not forget about the reactions of first-time visitors trying Siwawa. It's a spectacle in itself. The initial apprehension, the curious sniff, and then the wide-eyed surprise as they take their first bite. It's a mix of shock and delight, a taste so unexpected yet so delightful. But perhaps the most amusing is the attempt to eat a Siwawa gracefully. It's a messy affair, but that's part of the charm. Watching someone try to keep all the ingredients from spilling out as they navigate their first Siwawa is a sight to behold. It's a bit like watching someone try to ride a unicycle for the first time. It's a challenge, but oh, what a delicious challenge it is. Siwawa, a bite-sized explosion of flavors, is a must-try for every food lover. So the next time you find yourself in Guizhou, do not miss out on this Epicurean gem. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Next up on our list is Changwang noodles, a dish that sings a symphony of tastes. Imagine a bowl of Italian pasta, but instead of a marinara or Alfredo sauce, it's drenched in a rich, spicy broth. That's the essence of Changwang noodles. These noodles are not just food, they're a culinary sonnet that captures the soul of Guizhou's street food culture. The texture of the noodles is soft yet chewy, maintaining a delicate balance that makes every bite a delight. It's akin to biting into a well-cooked spaghetti, but with a slightly more robust chew that makes it uniquely satisfying. Now let's talk about that spicy broth. It's an explosion of flavors that will make your taste buds dance. The spice hits you first, a warm, tingling sensation that travels all the way down to your belly. But then comes the savory element, a rich meatiness that adds depth and complexity to the dish. And just when you think you've figured out this flavor profile, in comes a slightly sour note. A surprise twist that refreshes your palate and makes you ready for the next bite. It's like the surprise key change in a symphony that makes you sit up and pay attention. That's the magic of Changwang noodles. Now, the reactions of first-time tasters are priceless. There's the initial shock as the spice kicks in, their eyes widening in surprise. Then the slow smile as the savory element takes over, their brows furrowing in appreciation. And finally, the look of delight when they taste the sour note, the perfect palate cleanser. It's a roller coaster of flavors and emotions, a feast for the senses that truly encapsulates the spirit of Guizhou street food. It's a dish that pushes boundaries, challenges perceptions, and above all, delivers an unforgettable taste experience. So, if you're ever in Guizhou, make sure to try Changwang noodles. It's a dish that will not only fill your stomach but also satisfy your soul. Changwang noodles, a delectable symphony of tastes that will leave you craving for more. From spicy and savory, we move to sweet and soft with douhua. Douhua, a popular dessert in Guizhou, is a delightful revelation to the taste buds. It's a classic Chinese dessert that's been around for centuries, and for good reason. Imagine a Western pudding, but with a lighter, more delicate flavor. It's like a whisper of sweetness on your tongue, a gentle caress of silky, smooth textures that simply melts in your mouth. This sweet surprise is made from the humble soybean. It's a meticulous process that transforms the beans into a smooth, silky dessert. The soybeans are soaked, ground, boiled, then coagulated to form a soft, creamy tofu pudding. Yes, you heard it right. Douhua is essentially a tofu pudding, but it's not your usual tofu. It's softer, smoother, and incredibly delicate. In Guizhou, douhua is often served with a sweet ginger syrup, adding a warm and spicy counterpoint to the mild, almost ethereal essence of the tofu pudding. Sometimes they even add a splash of sweet osmanthus sauce, the floral notes dancing with the ginger and tofu in a symphony of flavors. Now, imagine a visitor, perhaps someone with a traditional Western palate, experiencing douhua for the first time. The initial shock of seeing a dessert made from tofu quickly gives way to an expression of pure delight. The first spoonful is met with surprise, the delicate sweetness and silky texture different from anything they've had before. Then comes the second spoonful, and the third, each one a testament to the unexpected joy of this sweet surprise. The beauty of douhua lies in its simplicity. It's a testament to the magic that can happen when you take a simple ingredient like soybeans and treat it with care and respect. It's a dessert that's understated yet unforgettable, much like the province of Guizhou itself. Douhua, a sweet surprise that melts in your mouth, is the perfect end to this Epicurean adventure. So next time you find yourself in Guizhou, don't forget to try this delightful dessert. You might just discover a new favorite. So, are you ready to embark on a Guizhou street food adventure? We've journeyed through a gastronomic paradise exploring the tantalizing flavors of Guizhou, a province rich in culinary delights. From Siwawa, the mini spring roll with a twist, to the robust and hearty Changwang noodles, and finally, the sweet surprise of douhua, we've seen it all. Siwawa, a street food staple, is a delectable mix of assorted vegetables and meats wrapped in a thin rice paper. The burst of flavors that hit the palate is reminiscent of a Western-style salad wrap, but with a distinctive Asian kick. It's a must-try for any food lover looking for a unique twist on familiar flavors. Then there's the Changwang noodles, a symphony of tastes that's as complex as it is comforting. This dish, with its spicy broth, tender beef and chewy noodles, can be likened to a spicy beef stew with a noodle twist. It's a warm, satisfying bowl of goodness that leaves you wanting more. And let's not forget the douhua, a sweet treat that's light, refreshing, and utterly delightful. This silky smooth tofu pudding is nothing like the tofu dishes you're used to in the West. It's a dessert that surprises and delights in equal measure. The reactions of visitors trying these dishes for the first time are priceless. Some are taken aback, others are pleasantly surprised, but all are left with a sense of wonder at the unique flavors and textures that Guizhou street food has to offer. It's not just about the food, it's about the adventure. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unfamiliar. It's about exploring a world of flavors that's as diverse and vibrant as the province itself. So go ahead, take that leap of faith. Try that Siwawa or Changwang noodles. Indulge in that douhua. You never know, you might just stumble upon a flavor that you never knew you loved. Remember, food is an adventure, so don't be afraid to try something new. Who knows, you might just discover your new favorite dish.